What's up, guys? My name is Z, and in celebration of the Grand Tournament, which just came out today, I'm going to open all the packs that I acquired from Arenas and Tavern Brawls so far. And in this case, it just happened to land on the number 45, which is perfect, I think. It's a nice middle ground number between the last couple pack openings that I did, right? Seems pretty cool. Anyways, let's begin opening these packs, and I'm going to start with the Grand Tournament one, because come on, we got to honor the Grand Tournament.
For a day of the most impressive jousting, eye-popping sideshows, and the mightiest combat you've ever encountered.
Oh boy, I'm waiting. I'm so ready for all the glory. I'm ready. You guys ready? I'm ready. Come on, Legendary. Come on, baby. Ooh, look at those petals. Hey, that's a nice animation right there. That's really sweet. Let's see. Not a legendary. 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 Darn it. Oh well. These cards, all brand new, just came out in the expansion. I see some interesting ones, though I think most of them are kind of, bleh. Like, let's see. Brave Archer is kind of a crappy one drop because it's a one drop and its effect, which is Inspire. Oh, let me explain what Inspire is before we begin. So Inspire is one of the new mechanics alongside Joust, which basically Inspire means is that if you use your hero power, if the card, if it's not silenced, will activate its effect. So this guy's effect is, if your hand is empty, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Weak. One, it's a one drop, so it's probably going to be played on turn 1 and get removed the following turn. 2, in order to proc the Inspire damage, you need to have your hand be empty, which is kind of like what hunters do, but not on turn 1. So this card I think is too weak, and I don't expect to see it in Constructed or Arena. It's just not very good. Let's move on. Ogremar, Aspirant. New warrior class card. Pretty cool. Not bad. It's an alright 3-drop. Probably not going to be used in Constructed just because it's too slow, because the Inspire mechanic, you essentially need to wait till turn 5. The stats are kind of good for turn 3, but you don't have a 1 damage ping, so it doesn't really help that much. Still, you might see it in arenas, and I'm hoping with this expansion that warrior will kind of make its way back into the arena, because I liked warrior. I thought the idea of using weapons to kill everything was great, but the problem is in the aggressive meta, that's just bad. You just take too much damage and you end up dying to some crazy combo, and that sucks. Alright, moving on. Tournament Medic, kind of a neat card. It is not the greatest, but also not the worst. Excuse me. Tournament Medic is 4 for a 1/8. Those stats are not great, except for the 8 health. But the Inspire is, it's alright. I actually saw multiple people play this card in the arena that I played last to get this pack. And it kind of annoyed me, to be honest. Like, it's one of those cards where it's just like, you can't leave it on the board because you don't want the hero healing. So you have to get rid of it. So it's essentially a 1/8 with Taunt, which is better than Mogashan, Warden. And it has a secondary ability besides that. So it's like 4 for a better Mogashan Warden, which is cool. Still, I don't know if it's going to be in Constructed or anything. We'll see. Saboteur, on the other hand, may make it into Constructed just because of the whole Inspire mechanic. Now, Saboteur is a standard 3-drop with standard stats, but its Battlecry is kind of interesting. So the Battlecry is, your opponent's hero power costs 5 more next turn. It's essentially a Loatheb for the opponent's hero power, not their spells. Basically, it cancels their ability to use their hero power, which I think will be very strong against, like, mages, paladins. I think the only class it's not strong against is Rogue, because Rogue can do hero power the turn before and then have an extra ping. Other than that, I think it's pretty strong, and I'd pick that in Arena if I had the option. Now, Demon Fuse. Demon Fuse is a new Warlock class card, and it's kind of good, but not really. Honestly, I think it's like a worse Rampage. Now, Rampage is a warrior card. I think it's 3 mana? I can't remember. 3 mana, I'm going to guess. Give a damaged friendly minion +3/+3. Now, that can be pretty devastating, like, if you're not prepared. But if you are prepared with some like cheap removal or something, that's, not really a problem. Now, this is like that, only you don't have to have a damaged minion, it has to be a demon, and you give your opponent a mana crystal, which puts them a turn ahead of you. I don't like that. I don't think it's very good. The +3/+3 is great, but if once it's gone, it's gone. There are so many better cards you can put into a deck to, make demons viable. You don't really need Demon Fuse. Alright, that's some new cards. Yay! More cards from my collection. Now, let us open up the Goblins vs. Gnomes packs. Before we open up the classic ones, I'm going to save those ones for the end. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's see what we have here. Opening them up. I think we've been through all of these. Hey, look, another Muster for Battle. Great card. Yeah, Soot Spewer. Yeah, we've been all through all of these in the last card opening. So if you want to know what these cards do, check out the previous episode. Pack number 39 for GvG. Come on, give me some legendaries. Ooh, an epic, and it's not a bad epic. Hey! Now, I think we've been through everything else. But Fel Reaver, I don't think we've been through, which is great. New cards are always great. Now, Fel Reaver is a very interesting and situational card, but it's not a bad situational card, and I'll tell you why. It's 5 mana for an 8/8. That's why. Pretty much. Now, some people may be thinking, oh man, well they'll just mill you down and you'll be screwed. The point of the Fel Reaver is you need to be essentially ahead, or you need to have some sort of synergy with it that's really good. So in this case, it's a mech, so you can do mech synergy. Or if you have an early aggressive deck, this is going to be great, because you play this on turn 5 and you have a couple other minions on the board. What are they going to do? All of a sudden you're swinging into their face for 8 damage, which is pretty much what you're obligated to do when you have anything that's like 8 attack or higher, at least in the arena. That's like what I've learned from the last couple battles, is just kind of, you gotta hit face, because that's the meta. Aggressive. Play aggressive, people. Just be careful. Make sure you don't play too aggressive and end up getting out-traded. Now, the mill can be a problem, but if you have that advantage and you manage to get 8, if you can get 2 attacks to the face, that's considered a win. So it's amazing in the fact that you could just destroy an opponent if they don't have an answer. It's pretty cool. Not a bad epic. Cool, glad to have it. Alright, next bag, let's see, do we have... Ooh, another Golden Druid of the Fang. I got one last video, I think, which is pretty cool. And I think I've been through all of these. Velen's Chosen, great card, almost always picking in arenas. Pretty nice. Tag number 37. Hey, a golden teddy bear. How adorable. Look at you. Oh, look at the snow. Nice little animation there. I think I've been through all of these, though, so I am going to move on. Pack number... Where's Jeeves? Come on! Jeeves! Get over here. May I help you, sir? Open up these card packs for me, will you? My finger is just not very dexterous, apparently. Of course, sir. Anything for you. You know what? Don't talk back to me, Jeeves. Don't you do it. God damn it. Jeeves! I don't know why I hired him. He's crazy. Anyways, let's see what we got here. I think this is the 3rd golden in a row, which is awesome. I'm happy about that. At the very least, it's a lot of dust, which is sweet. Now, have we been through everything here? Tinkertown, Metal Tooth. I think I've been through all of these. Let's say this is alright. Got Mech Synergy. Alright, 4-drop for Arena. Alright. Kind of alright. And alright. Just like that one. Let's see. Moving on. Pack number 35. Come on, give me the legendaries. Nope, just a rare. Oh well. And I think I've been through all of these. This is a very decent pack opening. All of these are pretty value. Like, good 3-drop, good 3-drop, good 2-drop, good 2-drop, good spell. Nice. What do we got? I think I've been through everything. Have I gone through Goblin Blast Mage? I think I have, but I'll go over it one more time just to be sure. Pretty much played in Mech Mage, and, you know, picked in arenas if you don't have a better trade for rares. Like, It's pretty neat if you can get the mech synergy off. Deal 4 damage, randomly split among all enemies. Only enemies too, which is great. It's a good card. It's a decent card. Okay. What do we have here? All of these are the... Oh, hello, Jeeves. May I help you, sir? No, I've already called for you. I'm sorry. Could you go get me some water? But of course, sir. Right away. Thank you. Thank you. Now, get out of my sight. Jeeves. Okay. Yes! Oh! Finally a legendary. Thank goodness. Woo! Alright. This one is not one of the better ones, unfortunately. Iron Juggernaut is kinda neat, but not very great. So here's the deal. The battle cry is a fun type of battle cry. Not something that's really strategic because it doesn't, like, it's unlikely that it will be drawn in time to do anything. And there's so many things you can do in Constructed or Arena. There's so many better cards. So like in Arena, you're focused on stats. These aren't great stats for turn 6. The mine, you don't know if it will be drawn or whether or not it will explode. So it's just too iffy, too situational. You can't really rely on it to do what you want it to do, which is deal 10 damage to your opponent. Unfortunate, but still, it's a legendary. Yay! And one I don't think I have. I don't think I have that one yet. I ain't no pro player with all the golden cards. I wish, but I'm not. Let's see. I've been through all of these. Hello again, wee spell stopper. You're turning into dust. Thank you. Goodbye. Pack number 30. I wish you could like press spacebar to like open all the cards simultaneously. Makes it easier than clicking. Let's see. Have I been through King of Beasts? It's an alright 5. Not really that great considering like... At least not that great. Not as good in arenas. Maybe if you do a beast constructed, though I don't really see it in that either. So it's okay. It's not great. Pack number 21. 9. 21. I'm 21. Not the pack. What do we got? Another Goblin Blast Mage. Streak Meisters are great. 2 drops. Balance Chosen. Great 3. And we've been through the rest. Pack number 28. Let's see here. Ship's Cannon, Arcane Nullifier, I think I've been through. Force Tank Max have I been through? Might have. It's alright. It's a decent late game card. I pick it in arenas if I'm looking for late game. The Divine Shield really makes it a hassle to deal with for mages and other 1-ping type characters. And it just trades so well with everything on turn 8, because most stuff doesn't have more than 7 health. So you just swing that in once, boom, instant value. Pack number 27. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? Open them up, Jeeves. Of course. Now go away. Okay, Gnomragon, Burly Rockstar, Illuminator, Druid of Fang, and Piloted Shredder. Already been through all of these. Good, good. Not great, not great. Okay. Rating systems for the win. Pack number 25, was it? Was that pack number 25? Woo, epic. Yay. Hey, and that's a decent one. Excellent. So, I've been through everything except Steam Weedle Sniper. Steam Weedle Sniper is a fun little 2-drop because basically it turns the Hunter's hero ability into one that can target minions. If you have the time to play this, it can make the Hunter one of the most effective control players in the game. So I love to pick it in arenas because then you have the flexibility to either hit their face or hit a minion. Pretty cool. Love it. Thank you for joining us, Steam Weedle Sniper. Could you go over and help Jeeves with the drinks? I really need one. Alright, pack number, what was that, 24? Oh, sweet. I got a Golden Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden, how have I been through? It is in Control Warrior. It's in, I think it's only in Control Warrior, actually. Unless you're, like, doing a Shield Slam variant of Patron Warrior. Patron Warrior is ridiculous. I need to do something about that, because that is just such a dominant, like, deck. What do we got here? Nothing we haven't seen before. Have I been through Vitality Totem? I feel like I have been. Not the greatest card, but it's awesome when you get it off of like a Piloted Shredder and they're like looking to kill you. So you're just like, ha! I heal. Bye-bye. Pack number 23. Give me the goods. Nah. No good. No good. Already have all of these. Fell Cannon, not the greatest 4-drop in the world because it might damage your own minions if you're not playing demons. Or mechs, sorry. Little Exorcist have we been through? I don't know. Kind of a good 3, but very situational. Kind of risky to play. Open. Jeeves! Jeeves! Thank you, Jeeves. Took him long enough, Jesus. I need to get some better help. Okay. Ship's Cannon. Shrinkmeister, Call Pet, Balance Chosen, and Ogre Brood. Have I been through all these? I've been through Call Pet. Alright, good. Alright, great, good. Card number 21. Open up. A golden Force Tank Max. Thank you. Oh crap. Look at the animation. Look at it. He's turning up dirt. That's pretty sweet. I didn't know that's what it looked like actually. For some reason I thought it was a mech, like a giant, like actual mech that you walked around in. Don't ask me why. Who knows? Floating Watcher pretty good too. Pack number 20. We're just cruising through this, mainly because we've seen all these cards before. And I mean, I wish I could show you more like new cards. Well, with the other packs I might be able to. We've been through all of these, so get out of my sight. Pack number 19. All these minions trying to please me, but I ain't happy. Unstable Portal. Have I been through Unstable Portal? I don't think I have been. Unstable Portal. Pretty neat 2-drop because you can get, well, the fact that anything you draw costs 3 less makes it really effective. So if you draw anything 3 mana or lower, it's 0, so you can immediately play it. And if you draw anything higher, well, it's probably going to be an alright card, and it will cost less, so you can play that minion the next turn along with something else, maybe. It's really neat. It's a good card. 18. Open up. Another muster for battle, and I've been through everything else, I think. Get out of here, Ogre Wormhole. I don't want to see your face. Oh, an epic. Hey, and I don't think I've been through this one, have I? Ancestor's Call, maybe? This is not the greatest card. It's very situational. If you play like late game stuff, like a big, maybe control-esque shaman deck, then it might be useful, but like, there's always a chance that your enemy pulls out a stronger minion, and that's just too much of a risk, I think. Like, plus, if you like pull out a 2-drop with the 4, then you've just wasted 2 mana. It's not that great. Pack number 16. What do we got here? Okay, let's see. We've got Tinkertown, Implosion. Have I been through Implosion? I don't know if I have. New card? Yeah, cool. Implosion's a neat rare because, well, it makes imps by implosioning them. Yeah. Anyways, it's a really good card, especially in arenas, because 1, it deals damage to a minion, counts as removal, and you get minions in exchange for damaging said minion. So it's just a win-win, you know? And I know it's also used in some Warlock, maybe Demon decks, I'm not sure, or Zoo. Probably Zoo, actually, more likely than not. It's a good card. That's a good card. Just like Unstable Portal in that vein of kind of like randomness, but usually ends up good. What do we got here? Have I been through Mistress of Pain? Yes, I have. And everything else I've been through as well. Pack number 14. I just have the worst luck with Legendaries. I work hard to get these packs, and they don't reward me. I guess it's okay, because I don't really play Constructed, but I still would like to get some nice cards. All these I think I've been through. Explosive Sheep, goodbye. Pack number 13. Come on, Legendaries. Nothing. Have I been through Scarlet Purifier? It's an alright 3-drop, and as long as you don't kill your own minions with it, it is usually beneficial. So, pretty neat. Come on. Open up the pack, number 12. Boom, 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 boom. And Recycle, have I been through? Recycle, it's an okay card. Not that great though, because it's like it's way more for a sap-esque effect. Like it's a D-tempo, and it could seriously D-tempo them if they have a lot of cards still in their deck. So it's like, it could be good, but for 6 mana, it's not worth it. You know what I'd say? Make it 4 mana, and it'll be alright. Because it's essentially just a sap with a slightly better effect. Pack number 11. Oh, double rare. Nice. But I already have both of those, and I've been through all of these, so... Oh well, goodbye. Pack number 10. Oh man, we only have 10 of these left. I've been going through these super fast. Sorry if you guys haven't really been getting any good commentary on this. It's just I've been through all of these in the last couple of card pack openings, so I'm kind of just passing them by. I've been through all of these. Clockwork Gnome is a decent 1-drop. Unstable Portal's nice. Pack number 9. Ooh, another epic! Haha! Well, I was excited and then I realized what they were. So, this is a rogue weapon, I believe. And it's very situational because most rogues don't play mechs. So, it could be a great weapon because if you have a 3 attack and 3 durability weapon, that's awesome. But if you don't have any mechs, it's just a 1 attack weapon, so it's kind of lame. Shadow Bomber, another kind of lame epic. It is just a 2/1 and it deals 3 damage to each hero. So it's like guaranteed damage on your opponent. Plus it's a priest card, which makes it worse because priest plays slowly. So if there's some sort of like rushdown priest deck that you guys know of, I guess maybe one with Velen's Chosens and Power Word Shields and Divine Spirits and stuff like that, maybe it'll work, but it's just a weak card. It's not really that great. Pack number 8. Only 7 more to go. Been through all these. Dark Bomb good, Flame Cannon good, Shrinkmeister good, Auto Barber good, Fell Cannon meh. Pack number 7. Let's see here. What we got? Another epic. Wow, I've been getting so many epics, and this is a new one. Excellent, excellent. Now, Sabotage is a very nice removal card for Rogue. It destroys a random enemy minion, and if you can combo it, which means if you play a card first and then play this, you can destroy an opponent's weapon. So, I see a lot of rogues picking in arenas because it's cheaper than Assassinate, usually works the same way, and has a potential awesome benefit of removing someone's weapon. Nice. It's a neat epic. Pack number 6. Alright, what do we have here? Come to me. All decent. I've been through all of them, I think. Power Mace, nice weapon, especially if you play Mech Shaman. Pretty sweet. All these are good early game cards, too. Nice. Pack number 5. What do we got here? Yes! And an epic. Wow, Golden Shadow Bomber. How nice of you to join us. Thank you. Thank you, game. Just what I needed. Now, this card is a little bit more useful than a Golden Shadow Bomber. This is Toshley. Say hi to Toshley, everyone. Toshley is just a funny little guy. He's got decent stats for turn 6. Not the greatest, but he has got a great effect, which is both a Battle Cry and a Death Rattle. Add a spare part to your hand. Not really played in Constructed, but maybe picked in arenas depending on your choices available. Because spare parts are useful. And at maximum you get 2 from him, which is awesome. So, good on you, Toshley, for being useful. Pack number 4. Oh wow, another epic. Wow, we are just raining in the epics, but no legendaries. That's unfortunate. Have I been through Feigned Death? I feel like I have been. Not really using Constructed or Arenas, but it's kind of a funny card. Trigger all the Death Rattles on your minions. Basically what it allows you to do is you can trigger a Death Rattle once with Feigned Death, and then when your creature dies, it'll trigger again. So you have the potential to get double the Death Rattle effects, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's very situational. So you have to have the creature and the card. Plus this takes up a card slot, which you can be used for something like a more effective card, you know? That's why people don't use it in Constructed or Arenas. Okay. Anything else? Been through all of these. All pretty good cards. Is that like my 4th muster for battle? Eesh. Somebody wants me to train some squires. I need help over there in Silverhand Land. I've been through all these. Micro Machine is alright if you can get it to ramp up. Eliminator's like, okay. And the final GvG pack. Come out. Legendary number 3. Yes! Guessed it right! Yeah! That's what I like to see. Been through everything else, but I don't think we've been through Gahz'rilla. Do you guys get the pun? Do you? Gahz'rilla? Gahz'rilla? You got it? I hope you do. Anyways, it's an alright Hunter, Legendary. Why was I... For some reason I wanted to say Warrior, but that's green. That is definitely green. Anyways, Gahz'rilla is fun because whenever it takes damage, its attack doubles. Now, it's also got a lot of health, which is really good. So great stats for turn 7, and a great ability. However, it's a very slow card, and hunters don't usually play slowly, so they usually want something else, which is why you don't really see it in constructed, but you might see it in like mid-range hunter if they feel like playing that. I've seen some crazy wombo combos in arena, like someone got this awesome combo off where they played the Gahz'rilla and then they played a Mad Bomber afterwards, and it hit like twice. And all of a sudden it had 24 attack and he hit me in the face. And I was like, well, I'm dead. Isn't that great? It is. So if you want to try pulling off some crazy wombo combo like that, go right ahead. Very fun card. It's a very nice 7. Now we're moving on to the classics. These are the old school ones. And some of the cards I really have been looking forward to collecting because I still haven't collected them yet. I'm kind of behind in that regard. I don't really buy packs. I think the only pack I bought was like in the very beginning when I first started playing. But then after that I was just like, Arena's better. Arena's more worth it to me. Look at all these classics. Let's see, we got Amani Berserker, decent 2-drop. Mad Bomber, there he is. The wombo combo man himself. Here to destroy us all with his friend Gahz'rilla. Well, he's also a decent 2-drop in itself, because if you're lucky you can ping those 2 1s. If they play them on turn 1. If you're really lucky, he kills a 3 health minion and you're like, wow, all of a sudden I've got a mini fire elemental. That's pretty sweet. Now, Betrayal is alright. Not really used in constructed as much, but I've definitely seen it in arenas because of its effectiveness. You have to learn to play around that card. That's one of the cards you have to learn to play around. And Ravenholt Assassin, not the greatest rare. Stats are not very good, but the stealth allows it to do some stuff. So as long as you're careful, you might be able to get some awesome face damage or make a trade with a huge monster that you wouldn't normally be able to trade with. Thoughtsteal is a decent card, and I've seen it in constructed enemies. Let's see, come on, more legendaries. No legendaries, oh well. Let's see what we have. We've got Worgen Infiltrator, which is a nice 1-drop. That stealth really makes it an annoyance. So you pick it, like if you're looking for more early game when you're drafting and you come across a Worgen Infiltrator, pick it. It's pretty neat. Flesh-Eating Ghoul, it's an alright 3-drop, especially if you have a 2-drop to play the previous turn and they play a creature, then all of a sudden you trade in your creature into theirs and it's a 4/3 and it can deal with any of their 3-drops, which is nice. Dust Devil, not a good card. The 1 health just makes it really... It's 3 mana for a 3/1. Potentially a 6/1 if you can get the Wind Fury off. It's just too iffy. If the hero power on turn 2, all of a sudden you can't play anything your following turn. And so you have to wait till turn 3, which puts you behind tempo-wise. It's dangerous. Sense Demons, used in Demon Lock and sometimes in arenas, but not usually. And Secret Keeper, which is kind of okay. Look at all these cards that I have to explain. Ooh, yeah, neat. Okay, Tauren Warrior, not great because its stats are not great. The Enrage is hard to get off, so you have to be careful with this one. It's not that great of a card. Fairy Dragon is a decent 2-drop. Stormforged Axe, a decent 2-cost weapon. The Overload might seem deterring, but it's the 3 durability really is what makes it powerful. If it was just 2 durability, it wouldn't be worth it. But it's got the same amount of potential damage as a Fiery War Axe, except it's split into 3 charges instead of 2. So it can be used more effectively in some cases. In other cases where there's 3 health minions, it's not as effective. Gahz'rilla Auctioneer is a very situational card. It's expensive, unfortunately, for its cost. Its cost is too high for its stats, which is really the turnaround. The negative aspect of it is just that it's so weak, such a slow turn when you play that on turn 6. So you have to either know you have a combo coming up or know that it's going to be safe. Honestly, they could probably buff it to a 4/5 and it wouldn't... Actually, no, 4/5 would be pretty annoying because then you can't... There's certain removals that you can't use to get rid of it. Maybe reduce it to 5 mana? That also seems kind of strong. I guess it's fine where it is. It's just a card that you're not really going to see that often because of the kind of unfortunateness of the 6 mana for the 4/4. Last pack of the day, everyone. Let's hope we get something good. Come on. Hey, we got a golden. That's alright. I'll take anything that involves gold. Gold is gold. Gold is good. Everybody, you should invest in gold. It's very important, especially considering, you know, all the economic shenanigans that are going over and across the seas. It's crazy, man. Hopefully it won't affect us too much over here, but hopefully no economic collapse. Anyways, Master Swordsmith, unfortunately, is not the greatest card in the world. I wish it was. If it was the greatest card in the world, it would be 2 for a 3/3 at the end of your turn, give every friendly minion +1 attack. That'd be pretty awesome. That'd be a pretty great card. They should make that a legendary. That would be pretty awesome. Now, the other cards are actually alright. Shadow Step is used in a lot of combo rogue decks. Perdition's Blade, especially Mill Rogue, actually, you see it a lot. Perdition's Blade, a nice blade for the combo. If you can, like, coining this on turn 2 is pretty strong, especially if they have a 2 health minion. Pick it a lot in arenas. You won't see it as much in constructed, just because there are more efficient weapons, or you have a deadly poison instead. So it's neat, like it's neat for niche situations, like special situations, and it's a decent weapon. Frost Elemental is a nice tempo play because you can freeze a character, including a hero, but most of the time you're going to be freezing a minion, and, you know, it just buys you a turn to do something. So if they play something large on a turn, you play this, and you already have some minions out, you use those minions to attack their face, get a little bit of extra damage on, and then the next turn you can decide whether or not you want to trade things in. It's alright. And Explosive Trap, which I'm sure many of you know, it's used a ton in Face Hunter just because it's a good AoE enemy clear, and it deals 2 damage. However, you can play around it, though most in the current metas, like, most people can't really play around it. So it's become a lot stronger because of that. Like, in the early control meta, it was weaker because everyone would just be like, well, I'm going to put a minion on the board and then not attack. So you can either put some minions on the board for me to trade into, or I'm just going to build up my board and then swing at your face for like 20 damage, you know? That 2 damage you're getting off on all of my minions isn't as important if I'm doing 20 damage to your face. Now, though, it's way stronger because you kind of have to clear the threats for a hunter if you have any chance of surviving their face hunter. Ugh. It's disgusting, but it's effective. What are you going to do? Anyways, that is all of the card packs that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit from this. I know I didn't explain that much, but, you know, we've just been through all the cards, so it's a bit of a challenge to go through all of them again if I've already seen them, so my bad for that. Anyways, where was I saying? I lost track. My train of thought, it's gone. It just left the station. Oh, I remembered. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you drop by for the next video, and I will see you all later. Bye.